1, 2, 3. Try me. Let's go.
Shall we take the nationality? Distinguished Senator Advocate. Honorable Mr. Sir, we are here this afternoon for the inauguration of the Board of Trustees of the IBB International Golf and Country Club with a very special recognition, sir.
President of the Court of Appeal, Senior, my Lord Justice of the Court of Appeal that are here, senior government officials of the Federal Capital Territory Administration, here to be inaugurated members of the Board of Trustees. Let me take this special opportunity to greet my lecturer and the leader of the House of Representatives, Professor Julius Ihombe, and his dear wife, Grace Ihombe. I didn't know you're a chief now. Grace Ihombe. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, sir. I'm the chairman of the Board of Trustees, the statesman. Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, let me, on behalf of the Federal Capital Territory, thank the members of the Board of Trustees that will be inaugurated this afternoon for responding to the call that the crisis in the IBB golf course, and as the owner of that golf course, we cannot fold our hands and see things deteriorate. Last time we were supposed to have conducted election, there was crisis. We had to invite the security to make sure that there's no breakdown of law and order. I have before now invited the ESCO members and the outgoing chairman of the Board of Trustees and his team, where we discussed, and I told him the simple truth that I'm going to consult. But let me thank our dear leader who has been piloting the affairs from the Board of Trustees before this seeming crisis that came up. It is not easy. Leadership is not easy. I know what you are passed through. We want to thank you for all your efforts and to let you know that government will not allow your services to just go like that in vain. We are going to make sure you have to answer the rule as a patron of the club so that you'll be given the respect of a patron each time you want to go to the club. They see you as their leader, they see you as their patron, so as to move the club forward. We carefully try to find out those who know that have reputation. It took the security agencies a lot of time to go and identify and consult people and look at the names. And we're very happy when the Honorable Justice Monica President of the Court of Appeal, the name was sent to us to be considered and some other people. So for us to have a Board of Trustees that will be led by the President of the Court of Appeal, we know that we are not joking at all. We'll do everything we can to give the club the necessary support. I know there are issues here and there, but we know that with your leadership, you'll be able to resolve those issues. If there are things that you think that administration should do not hesitate to let us know. Simple that once you're inaugurated, you have to make sure there's an ESCO election. There's an ESCO election. And that ESCO election will be conducted by you in order to run the affairs of the governors. Two, when that is done, they should be able to amend the constitution and register it. And there, you must know that we are still the owners of the golf course. It is not privatized. Some of you have heard the view that because the government gave you CFO, it means that the property belongs to you. No. Government has set up agencies and universities. Universities, government give them CFO just to protect the property. So that does not mean that because we gave the CFO as University of Abuja, and the government does not own University of Abuja. That's not correct. Even us in FCT, we own Abuja Investment Company. We give them land. We give them CFO. But that does not mean that the agency does not belong to us. It still belongs to us. Even if we gave the CFO, I don't joke, I revoke it any day I want to revoke it. So it is not your property. It is the property of government, but to be managed by the Board of Trustees and the executive, that's where it is. If you want government to support you, government is there to support you. You know, these days, we always try to, wherever you are, before you know it, public property has become private property. So let me congratulate the chairman and members of the new Board of Trustees. Please, that club is a known club that has made name internationally. There are facilities we think that you should provide. I know last time when I had discussion with the members, they were asking me for this support and this support. I said, you're acting like MBA now. We're supposed to be a different body, but everything, they will write to government, they want this, they want that. At the same time, government does nothing good. But when it concerns to government to host them, to give them money, government is good. So I asked them, all the money you have been collecting, what have you been doing with it? You start something, then I know that you started something, then I can come to your but not just to say, oh, government, we need this, we will provide this. No. We must see some commitment on their own part before we can now come in. But I know with the president and members, Esther is there, my friend, Crossway is there, my sister Grace is there. So at least I know your faces. So you should not say that you have difficulty in promoting that club. Let it come back to what it used to be. So on that note, I hereby inaugurate the Board of Trustees led by Justice Ponega Dombanasi, President of the Board of Appeals, to go and conduct the ESCO election and then amend the constitution and register it, but note that he must emphasize that this club is owned by the Federal Capital Territory. Thank you and God bless.
At this point, I would like to call on the chairman of the Board of Trustees of the organization now.
Your Excellency, immediate as chairman of the Board of Trustees, Naira, and the other members, the captain of the IDB Golf and Country Club, the IDB Protocol Daily Observers, while I recognize the honorable Division and my other colleagues here present, the team of the Honorable Minister, I would like on behalf of my members of the new board, the newly constituted board, to express our appreciation to the Honorable Minister of Federal Capital Territory, His Excellency Mr. Pro-Wike, for the quick intervention in the affairs of the IDP golf club. No doubt, issues at cropped up which were quite worrisome to some of us that have known the club, have been members of the club for quite some time now. And it is appropriate that such an edifice in the Federal Capital Territory of Great Nation Nigeria should not be let or be ignored and allowed to go down the drain. The IBB Club is well rated. It is an international club of great facilities and great potentials. I believe that our predecessors have done very well, and the numerous executive bodies that have managed the club this far have done their best. They have tried, and I would like to express our appreciation to them. I would like to particularly thank the immediate past chairman of the board, General Akpoti-Uduaghan, who has been very protective of our great institution. And I would like to assure him and Your Excellency and the other members of the club that we shall do our best. We know that we will be given a top order to manage to watch over the club. And it is not a mean assignment. The importance attached to the club by the government is proper, and we shall not disappoint or take for granted the confidence placed in us. We shall try our best and ensure that all frayed nerves are calmed. We shall call for cooperation and coverage, because the IBB Golf Club is actually a home, and family members do not wash their dirty linens in the public. We will ensure that we work as a family, and we shall bring in international recognition to our club, to also use it to launch our great nation to the world, because that is what golfing should do. Golf is a game that should develop the economy of the nation. When we manage our golf club properly and have golf tournaments which will attract investors and other interest groups like bird watchers, because the club actually has a beautiful flow of different natural habitats that will attract natural interest. There are people that like to study nature. I know that in the Gulf Coast we have many reptiles which we protect, we don't kill them. When they are passing, we step aside and allow them to pass. We have many other things that we don't need to say so that people don't come to invade our beautiful environment. We are environment friendly in the IBB Gulf Club. We respect each other's rights, and I want to assure the Honourable Minister that we shall hide these principles and make them more visible. I appeal to my colleagues on the board to cooperate so that we can work as a body to uphold the confidence that has been reposed in us. And also appeal to our outgoing chairman and other members of the board to stay with us and guide us, and feel free to tell us, no, you're going wrong, do it this way, or consider this one or that. And other members of the club too should come on board and let's work together as a team. And I know that the governor is, His Excellency, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, is the man of action. And when he said he has promised that he will provide facilities for the golf club, I know he means what he's saying, and indeed we need many facilities, and we shall identify them and accordingly put our needs forward. We will also try to manage our resources where we are unable to complete our projects. We shall come, and I'm sure that His Excellency will assist us. Gentlemen of the press, other guests here, I thank you all very much, and I'm sure you wish us all very well. Thank you.